you got a little vision that you want to see through, the Intentional Podcast, the one for you. I just finished watching the Kiki Palmer podcast episode with Jennifer Lewis, and she says something that I want to make a whole podcast episode about, and that's standing up where you are. She made it apparent that if there is injustice that you see, you stand up where you are. That is you doing your part. If we check out Moana and we talk about everyone having their own roles on the island, like in the song says, I know everybody on this island has a role on this island. Well, maybe I should roll with mine. Everyone needs to do their part where they are from. Everyone in life has different strengths and weaknesses. And I feel like the reason why change can feel so impossible is because the victory lies on the other side of fear. And a lot of people have to master that. It's so scary to go beyond the unseen, the unknown. But for change to happen, someone has to be brave enough to step forward. Even whether it's coming out, sharing my story, I'm not the most physically athletic person, but you know what I can do? I can use my voice to share and bring more awareness to the queer South Asian culture because it's huge, but there aren't enough people talking about it. And I know how that feels because when I was younger, I had no one I could speak to about it. Do your part, stand up from where you are. Whether it's going to, in the episode she mentioned, going to like voting elections, speaking at events, do your part, say your speech because you don't know how it's going to impact other people. It can inspire more people to simply take a risk as well and make change. And it's again a ripple effect. I've mentioned this in my previous episodes as well, but when one person casts a stone in a river, it ripples. And the more people who throw stones in the river, the more ripples and change happen. We need you to step up where you are. If you have something beating inside your heart that is telling you, I need to do something about this, do it. We need more people who are audacious, able to take on that victory. And if it's in your heart, then you best believe God had put it there for a reason because He knows that you are capable of taking it all the way. Keep going. Stand up where you are. Right now, I'm trying to get back into acting, and I'm currently watching Not Suitable for Work on HBO. Is it HBO? I think it's HBO. But I'm telling you, that show, I'm only episode 4 in, and I already feel so motivated to start creating again because that show is created by Mindy Kaling, a South Asian woman. She has been so conscious with the casting of this show that I'm seeing myself in multiple roles which I have never seen in Hollywood. Whether it's the black man at the top of the, company head, or even there's so many aspects of it. And even like the girls, like being in female led positions, I love that. And these are stories that are so mundane, but it really feels like the diverse version of Friends I'm watching right now. And I love it because I see South Asian people. Mindy Kaling, that is her strength. She is creating stories, diverse stories, bringing representation back onto mainstream screens. If you can do that, if that's your passion, follow it through. That is my passion. And eventually, my goal is also to create shows, movies like Mindy Kaling that represent honest and diverse storytelling because I'm telling you, all the white CEOs out there, especially in entertainment, you best get on this bandwagon because we're not stopping when we start. We are going to take over. Yeah. It's the currency that Hollywood needs. And they're acting like you could still push these completely white casts, but I'm telling you, I watched Off Campus because everyone was telling me, "Oh my god, it's so good, it's so good." I watched it. I thought the storyline was okay, but the cast, it majority was white. There was one person of color, I think, that I can remember, which was Hannah's music teacher. And I'm just like, are we serious right now? This is 2026 and we don't have a diverse cast. I cannot relate to these stories. I love storytelling, but I cannot keep watching a whole white cast because at a certain point it feels ignorant. You know what I mean? And I'm doing my part by standing up. Even on my channel, like I do reviews for TV shows, but typically they are TV shows that have some sort of South Asian representation. Like I did a Bridgerton season 2 review, phenomenal. Go and check that out. I will be doing a not suitable for work review soon. But I also did a Never Have I Ever review because I thought that show was so revolutionary, especially for it being on Netflix, a Netflix original. Girl, you best believe Mindy Kaling worked her ass off to sell a South Asian lead woman in that show. And she aced it. Stand up where you are, use your skills where you are, do your part, and life, the universe, it will all come and work in your favor to make change. Do your part. And life will become what you dream it to be. Because our thoughts create our reality. And if you think it, if it's in your heart, you must follow it through. That is your purpose calling, your inner voice. Believe it. We need you to stand up where you are. Do your part. A lot of people want me to be someone else, speak about this. I can only speak about what I feel in my heart, what I know. I can't represent everything, but I can represent myself. And if I represent myself, hopefully that helps other people to find themselves, do their part in this world. We need your purpose. Your purpose is what's going to keep making this world go round. So fight. Fight against injustice. Do your part. I hope you've learned something in this episode. I hope I've been intentional. I wrote a whole book on Amazon called Loose to Love, talking all things love, loss, and healing that if you want to read, you can check out. It's an easy read, Amazon exclusive. Greater things are always to come. Until next time, believe it, achieve it, and change it. Thank you. If you got a little vision that you want to see through, the Intentional Podcast, the one for you.